Friday Night Baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas.
Play ball.
Into the box, Lee. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Hey, let it rip one time.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Hold up, right here.
Second to his left, De La Rosa. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch? And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment.
Striding into the box, Lee. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. De La Rosa is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them.
Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's 1 for 3.
Up.
Popped him up.
Whoa.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the. Stepping in, Ricky Schnell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ricky.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the. Now batting, Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Soler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Into the box now, Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. 0-1 the count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
The 2-1 on its way. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he is in there.
Hey, way to stay back. Try that one. Nice piece right there. Attaboy.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Jerome Conway, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Stepping into the box, Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is.
All right, hang on, right here.
Dirt. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hey, let's go, big fella. This is right here.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Baltimore put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Lance McCullers earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 10 runs on 10 hits, 1 error.
MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium. So coming to the plate, Lee, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Hey, stay hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hey, no one better. Stay hot. Here
now
we go.
The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will and that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He went deep in the contest last night. Popped him up. Lee waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up.
Digging in, Lee looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1 at 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Runners on the move for second. This is flared out towards second.
Right here, on the back.
First in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Watch out, drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 1-2, here it is. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out. In now for the O's, Lee, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Hey, seat up, strut.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Garcia. He's there and records the first down. So striding in, Brett Phillips. The winning run is at first base. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. So here is Avisail Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Lee is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Riding in once again, Lee. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 2.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled to first. O'Hearn takes it in. Oh, and the throw sailed. It's over his head. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ Stewart, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now to the plate, David Bodie. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Whitney.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Lee on second. Stewart is over at first with 1 away.
Right here, easy.
The ground to second. Did he get his double play? 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So a big moment in the ball game here. Willie Calhoun as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soler is there. And that retires the side. Lee, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Hey, one time, right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Pitch outside, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
What's your pitch?
Hit out towards second. To his left, De La Rosa. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, David Bodie. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have... Stepping up now, Avisail Garcia. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. Popped him up. Lee is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left straight. We witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs, 10 hits.
Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kaufman. Set to get his day started. Lee batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. O'Hearn is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Lee, he'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The catcher,
Get your pitch,
number 2.
right here.
Tehran has his target. First pitch on the way. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, 6 minutes.
Digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And there's a base hit on the line.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Now
digging in, DJ Stewart, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a dive, but he's back in there. Lee, base runner at first with 1 out. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. There's 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed the 3.
Coming to the plate now, Lee. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Lee, and clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. In now, DJ Stewart. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely.
No one better. Need you right here.
And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Alan Whitney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Phillips. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that from first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W at the bottom.
A coach looks to help one of his stars become even better.
MLB The Show has base. At the plate, Lee looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Number 2.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Into center field, line drive base hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And the runner back safely.
Stay hot up there.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Castellanos.
You got it, you're scoring.
And that's the 3rd out. So digging in now, Lee, he reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Comes set with the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
2-1 the count.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Let it rip right here.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Keller, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, let her fly up there, huh?
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Popped him up. Yamazaki in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next up for Detroit, Bernardo Colon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lee is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Play ball.
Next for the Tigers, Tom Deardorff. He singled his last time up. Popped him up.
Deardorff.
Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Ready now for Baltimore. Lee, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Grossman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Michael Yamazaki.
The batter, the third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. That's a throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Lee. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, DJ Stewart. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
On a warm summer afternoon.
Play ball.
Batting third, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a dive, but he's back in. Oh, 0-1, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Tom Deerdorf. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Number 2.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a drive out to left center field.
Drove that one.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he'll dive back in. Lee leads off second with nobody out.
I see it. Drive it right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? David Bodie coming into this one against Michael Fulmer. He's just 1 for 6.
Bodie.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now
there you go. Stand up. Stand up.
Eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And he will be tagged out. Now, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
See it, drive it. Go right here.
He's set. The 3-2.
Stand up, stand up.
And another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
There you go. You're here. You're here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Lee.
Number 2.
Hey, get a good one.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count.
Go.
I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
All right, you're
Grounded
up.
back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first.
Play ball.
Next to bat for Toronto, Anthony Alford. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's running in the throw.
0-1's the count.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Play ball.
So stepping in, Lee, no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. DJ Stewart would be next. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Digging in, DJ Stewart. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Number 24.
Yeah, you can do it. No one better. That's good.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding forward now, David Bodie. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. In the air out to left. Quezada is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
You got it. You got room. You got room.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in, Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Line hard to the left side. Foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
Ready once again. Lee, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hey, get your pitch, huh?
Now the 2-0. Taken, strike 1, outside corner.
See, good one right here.
Line hard, but foul.
Come on, let it fly.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it, and there's one down now.
Play ball.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Now at the plate, Lee. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Parsons is off at first with 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Baltimore took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ronaldo Lopez earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tyler Mahle couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in.
Play ball.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Lee showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding into the box, DJ Stewart. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So stepping into the box, Lee. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Hey, stay back.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Stay hot. Here you go.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Count even at 2-2.
Hey, come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
The 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
VR at second, Keller at first, 2 out in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now batting.
Into the box, DJ Stewart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the big. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Popped him up. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man. Digging in once again, Lee. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Stay hot, baby.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready for another shot now. Lee, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Smith is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. So coming to the plate, Lee, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Jansen shading to his right. 2 down.
Hey, ball.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Paulino earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th.
8 runs, 9 hits.
On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oregon. Stepping in, Lee, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday.
And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely.
Come on, baby. Pitch. Right
now. 2-2. Hit hard towards the hole.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, David Bodie. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Stepping into the box, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Hey, get the pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Digging in, Lee. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Leading off, For the Orioles,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 2.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Peraza comes up with it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Stepping in, Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Mm, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Wade stands at second with no outs. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. In now for the O's, David Bodie, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now a spin and a throwback to second, runner back safely.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Line to the right side.
Get up, ball.
And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And that'll score the go-ahead run from second to make it 5-4.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team
Now batting, Lee. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Runner at second, 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one comes to a close today. First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown.
Play ball.
Now to the plate, Lee. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Number 2.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dino, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hall is under it. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half. So striding in, Lee. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So one away here with the bases empty, and up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. Riding in once again, Lee. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hall giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on, big guy, one time.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
Come on, let it rip right here.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Number 24.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Zero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alan Whitney, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. At the plate, Carlos Arturo.
Left fielder, Carlos Arturo.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Kepler's there for it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a tying run. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Minnesota wrote an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
For the victorious Twins.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins. Ready now, Lee, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Roll, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low.
Just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base. Up next for Minnesota, Wilson Ramos. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Lee, he reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, wait for yours here.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
Come on.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th.
Play ball.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
Now batting.
From the stretch. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate.
The next Twin up, Jorge Polanco. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. At the plate, Lee, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Play ball.
Digging in now, Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Good job,
hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hau-Jyun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jonathan Scope. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lee moving to his left. 2 down. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Minnesota led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Sanchez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year.
11 runs, 19 hits.
Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon.
Play ball.
Digging in, Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
He's set. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Come on now, one time right here.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. Throw to second for the 4th out, and the side is retired. So no runs on it. Stepping up now, Lee, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's
2-0.
Hey, good eye right here. Good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Backhanded. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alan Whitney. He singled his last time up. And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning. And this is an offense that's really
perfect.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Lee, couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And that misses 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Wait for a good one.
Here's another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hard on the ground towards short.
Get here.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Play ball.
Your attention, please.
Coming to the plate now, Lee. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Let's go, kid.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Here you go.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
The count now at 2-2.
Find a gap.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Play ball.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Play ball.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Over to VR. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Trevor May takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65.
In now, Lee will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Nice lead, nice lead.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great. 5-2 the final today. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Satisfied. Yeah. Satisfied is hard to you.
Sinatra.
Big Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shot out. You feel good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied is hard.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, dotty, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap, I've been to like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, this just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, from the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these niggas wanna be just like me. Got a check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. With the rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 When I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 Never address me as Robert, less it's about that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes as heroes. It don't matter if you got $6 and 6 figures on the creek, cause in the end we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks that having visions way back in G-Burg. Every single one of my homies in me work. Nothing had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody get about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but a good online. Not made them feel bad for speaking about it on my mind. Or caught up. So who wish you was? I wish I could face my and smack that in the air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost drowned. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping it. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMC. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands in this negativity. Worth a 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who they illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This consequential, like in a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Not it won't be the same. Go rap beef. I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. The bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed. I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hov. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo.
Folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine. Striding in for his first at-bat, Lee, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Lee, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Myers is after it. He tracks it down and makes the... 1 out, nobody on.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Irvin.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Play ball. Here you go.
Striding in for Boston, Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Will Myers.
Play ball.
So digging in now, Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hey, see, hey, drive it. Here we go.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. VR at third with 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Now at the plate, Irvin Fuentes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Lee waits on it. 1 away. Settling in now, Lee 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1-2. Standing in, Christian Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Now in the box, Lee, he flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hau-Jyun. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. VR over at second. Lee at first, 1 gone. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Grounded to first. He's got it to second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. The tag, and he is out at the plate. Digging in to try it again. Lee, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Number 2.
Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Let's go.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
There you go, left fly.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Here you go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard liner towards short, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
That one. Good job.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Young.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Taylor. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've taken a 2-run lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Adam Liberatore claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup. Ready now for Baltimore. Lee, he did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Hey, let's go now. One time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And he takes a called strike 1. Keller leads off first with 1 away.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher.
Oh, and he breaks and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him and he is out at second base. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Jared Barnwell. 9 at-bats for him in the series. And he's collected a pair of hits. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Standing in, Lee. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance? Lee. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Come on, big guy. Hey, come on, big dog.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Hey, your pitch.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And a dive, but he's back. Slow roller out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat.
Your attention, please.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The center fielder,
Popped him up. Lee over to his right. 1 away. Into the box now. Lee, chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
3. 3
0, the final score in this one today. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
2 hours and 37 minutes.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome. Coming to the plate now, Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Myers comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lee. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Digging in, Lee. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Something you like up there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
A solo shot down the line in right, number 14 on the season, as they take the lead 4-3. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are down.
Your attention, please.
So striding forward now, Adam Duvall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Play ball.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught. Tyler Kramer been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lee. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
Play ball.
So stepping in, Lee. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You went dirt. Larry Bird, sail around straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep on drop a ride shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my roots in the purse. In a Saint Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like Emma. She's a diva. Party like no Peter. Peter Piper pick up. Make 1 millimeter. Chilly on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shotty wanna race like a bee believer. Spent 3 G's on the sneakers. Like 3 stripes in the slash. I'm undefeated. Ring boards, I'm tiptoeing. Push button, Kim Jong. Roll through looking so cool in the old school like Vince Vaughn. Nitro hit the turbo. Hold that. We don't win no. Cut the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around and throw it in reverse. Oh. Aston Martin, push button motor. Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Watch out. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You was dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, been at, throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like a Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clothes from Vaccarello, I get ceiling from Slomaine. I get packages from Paris, drop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the